about artificial intelligence, there's three types that we identify. So one is artificial superintelligence, and Watson is probably the machine most headed towards being a supercomputer. And we think the coming and real maturity of the supercomputers is probably another 10 to 15 years away. And the definition of a super AI engine will be something that can think, calculate, perform beyond what human capacity is currently. Then there's artificial general intelligence, which we have today, and it's probably 2 or 3 years away from being fully mature. And so an artificial general intelligence application is something like Siri or Cortana or Alexa, who are typically are what we call virtual personal assistants. So how many people in the room have got Alexa at home? So Amazon Alexa. Yeah, a couple of you. Does everyone know what she is? Yeah, so Alexa is Amazon's personal assistant. She looks like just a cylinder that sits on your kitchen table at home, and you can talk with her. I can say, so I have her, Alexa, can you order me an Uber? Alexa, play some music. Alexa, turn the lights on. Alexa, what's the weather in Sydney or in Melbourne? And she is programmed with certain skills. I'm a surfer, so I say to her, Alexa, what's the surf report at Newport Beach this morning? And she will tell me. And so she gets to know me better, but she's generally intelligent. She needs to know about a whole ton of stuff. So she works pretty well, but not completely well. And we'd say she gets things about 50% accurate, but she's learning all the time. So then there's artificial narrow intelligence, which is what my area of interest is. So artificial narrow intelligence means that it is still an intelligent learning machine, but it's very narrowly constrained. And this technology is incredibly mature right here and right now. So I'll give you an example of this. So we have the brain that is the engine, machine learning engine that we use, that Flamingo has created, is a 300-dimensional graph that is based on a whole bunch of things, including natural language processing. So that is a big brain. Just think of that as a big brain, and we call that big brain rows. When we go to our clients, so our clients typically come to us and say, so think of large financial service companies, we're actually only able to sell 1 to 2% of financial products online. We need to double that. That's typically the thing that we're tasked with. So what we do is we then take a part of Rose's brain and then we train her in a very narrow field. So I'll give you a live example. So nationwide insurance in the US using our platform to take their first direct-to-customer retirement product to market. So this part of Rose's brain, which we then will call Rosie as a sales assistant, she only needs to learn a very narrow field. She needs to learn about nationwide. She needs to learn about retirement products. She needs to know the typical questions and answers a customer will ask as they go through their sales purchase to get a retirement product. So that is about the product, about the premium, about how to do an application, how to get a quotation, how to take a payment. So, and that journey is typically maybe about 15 minutes that Rosie will actually take the customer through. So Rosie just gets to learn what are all the questions and answers in this step, and then this step, and then this step, and then this step. And very similar to what Brock has said, Rosie can do about 3 things. She can have a conversation, she can make a decision, and she can instigate an action, which in our case is taking a customer to the next journey step. And this is a little bit different, which is very important, I think, for the audience to understand, the difference between a chatbot and a conversational commerce interface or platform. So a chatbot, often chatbots are not AI, often chatbots are just rules-based and templated. So with a chatbot, you can get 2 or 3 levels down and then they'll fail. And typically chatbots can't help you take a step on a journey towards an outcome you want to achieve. A conversational commerce capability whether it's Watson or whether it's Flamingo, can do the true learning plus instigate actions for customers. So this is what we call narrow AI, and this is where we're seeing organisations starting to really know that they can do this type of AI rather than the massive big general AI. And it's much more affordable, it's much easier and fast to stand up and test and learn, and it means that AI is already here and available in a way that's not prohibitive to companies' learnings and budget.